Hi there, I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Just lighting some incense for our reading. This is going to be a general reading for our all zodiac signs, and it is timeless, of course, but I am trying to. I meditated on this week's energy coming in. So that is what I'm focusing on. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. Hey Witchy, how's it going? I hope you had a good weekend. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy? Ooh, that is the first card out for this week. Somebody might have their heart broken. No, that doesn't mean that somebody's going to break up. My weekend was good. It was busy for sure. So somebody's, like I said, somebody's dealing with heartbreak this weekend, or this week rather. This could be something as simple as not getting your way or something not coming through the way you meant it to. It doesn't mean that people are breaking up. But you might get bummed out about something. I mean, it could be a breakup, but I feel like it's more along the lines of being upset by something. Spirit, what else do we have for the collective? Oh, I was just told to move on to the other one and come back to that one. Alrighty. Still shuffling for the overall energy. Thank you. So we have balance and confidence. Okay. I feel like this has something to do with I just heard weighing your options or trying to find balance in a relationship. Hi, Melissa. Or trying to find balance in a relationship, or trying to find balance to make things work for everybody. This could be something from figuring out plans to, trying to divide your time with your co-parent for the kids. So it's can go so many ways with balance. It could be, maintaining relationships. It could be maintaining a work-life balance. It could be like maybe it's a work gym life balance. Maybe it's a gym home life balance. I don't know why gym is coming to mind, but that's the word I heard. So maybe somebody's spending too much time at the gym and not enough time at home. Hi, Binder. How are you? I see you. And then we have confidence. Spirit saying to believe in yourself. I feel like a lot of people have negative self-talk, meaning we don't have the utmost respect in our heads for ourselves. We might be downplaying ourselves, or maybe we're trying to think that it's humble, but it's definitely not something that's humble. Okay. Hello, Yasmina. Let's see what else. Oh, here we go. Okay. We have grace is the universe's blessing. So we're asked to approach something with grace. Let's see. So you're being asked to handle something with grace. and with kindness, and opening your heart to new things, opening your heart and your mind, even if you're not interested. Um, really being mindful of who you're talking to, and if you have to let somebody down, let them down with respect. Having respect for other people and kindness and showing that kind of grace to others is really important at this time. You might be put in a position where you feel like you have to handle something gracefully. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to flip out. Maybe you want to, um, you know, be untactful. Hi, Kushi. How are you? Yeah, we're asked to release these things, these feelings of hate and vengeance and whatever the past holds on for us, whatever we're suppressing. If we're asking for forgiveness, we're asked to really release that energy. So it's time for us to release something. Like this could be past, something from the past that you're dealing with. This could be childhood traumas and situations. This could be maybe you're dealing with a past relationship and you're trying to really get past something or cut ties with energetic ties with somebody, and you're having a hard time doing that. Okay, let's see. I was told to go back to this one. So let's see what else we have. Oops, here we go. It's your time. Hi, Maria. How are you? So it's your time. I feel like you're about to level up, but I also got, like, my first initial feeling was you're about to level up. You're approaching a time when you are coming into yourself. But I also got, don't waste your time. It's your time. You are in control of how you spend it. You're in control of what you do with it. And if you don't want to do something, you have to create boundaries for yourself so people understand that, um, how you want to spend your time, whose energy you want to be in. So it's not only it's your time coming, approaching. I feel like manifestations are coming in for you. That was my initial response, but then Spirit said, "But you have to. It's your time, and it's precious, and we don't need to be wasting it on people or things that have no nourishment for us." So really focus on, or maybe it's to alleviate things that you've been wasting your time on, things that just aren't for you anymore. Okay, counseling. So this might be a need to call in a counselor, therapist. Maybe you are a therapist or somebody who is counseling people. This could be a school counselor, even somebody who is trying to work with another person to, you know, to work on their life path, to see how things are going. Maybe you are a counselor for marriage. Maybe you're a counselor, like I said, for schooling. Trying to help people, trying to get them on the right path, or suggestion, or acting as a mediator, I just heard. But this could mean that maybe you need to see a third party, or be counseled in something, or look for some kind of higher knowledge and something, or a third party. This, I just saw a picture in my head of the Hierophant card, like learning lessons, going for counseling, um, you know, learning from somebody who knows more, or feeling like, they are a an biased opinion or unbiased opinion on the situation. So that, or maybe, like I said, maybe you are the counselor. Maybe you are helping people on their life paths. Okay, so what else, Spirit? For the greatest good. Unexpected blessings. I feel like we get unexpected blessings all the time. We just don't acknowledge them as much as we should. Um, this could be something as simple as, um, hitting every light on the way to work, or something along those lines. So, these are the blessings, or, maybe you, got a great parking space on, in the shop when you went shopping, or maybe something was on sale and you didn't think it was going to be. These are the unexpected blessings that, we see every day, but also I feel like you're being guided to look out for these blessings and be grateful for them, because the more you're grateful for something, the more gratitude you show for the smaller things that come into your life, the the more your gratitude, the more energy you are putting out to receive bigger things. So it starts with the smaller things in your life and progresses to the bigger things. Because if you can't be grateful for the smaller things, then the universe is certainly not going to think you can handle the bigger things. And I do hear that somebody might be looking out for maybe a relationship entering the next level, or something progressing in a relationship. Now, this might not be a proposal, but I'm seeing like if you are dating somebody, maybe they ask you, or if you're just seeing somebody, they're asking you to be exclusive. Or if you're exclusive with somebody, then maybe you're moving in with them. Like, it's the next, whatever you're at right now, I feel like things are going to be moving to the next level at some point this week or this weekend. So keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, so let's move on to the tarot and see what's going on here. Let's see what kind of questions we have in here. Okay, we'll start off with Witchy. Witchy has 2 questions. Are the cats okay? Our neighbor is telling people stuff they didn't do. Are the cats okay? Are the cats okay? For Witchy. She wants to know if the cat's okay. Can I get another card? Our neighbor is telling people stuff they didn't do. You mean the cats? What the cats didn't do? I feel like something is being brought to light, is what I'm hearing. But I do feel like that this is going to be nipped in the bud. Nothing's going to come of it. Let's see. I'm going to ask the pendulum, because But I do feel like something is being brought into light, so maybe they've done something, but I feel like maybe your neighbor might be exaggerating. Are the cats, are Witchy's cats okay? It's spinning right now. It's saying yes. Okay, and then her second question is what's coming in the next few months? Okay, asking for Witchy. What's coming in the next few months? What's coming in the next few months? What is coming in the next few months for Witchy? Thank you. Shuffling for Witchy. What is coming in the next few months? Thank you. I was told to take all of them. Okay, so there's a partnership coming in. It doesn't necessarily have to mean romance, but there is something coming in for you. You could be reunited with somebody. Now I also have the star and the sun, which means your manifestations, you're like a magnet for your manifestations. The universe is really working hard to give you what you want. And you have this Nine of Cups energy. So it's like this, first of all, is an amazing card pull. And it looks like the next few months are going to be amazing for you. People are seeing you as radiant. You're a magnet for amazing energy. This could be somebody approaching you either with their cup of love, or it could be for a partnership. Or you might be, like I said, reuniting with somebody. But it's going to lead to emotional happiness. So whatever is coming in for you here, keep up this energy, this sun energy, because, or get into the sun energy if you're not there yet, because it's going to bring you so much happiness. So that's an amazing pull for you, Witchy. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Maria. I'm wondering, will the boss at the elderly home be giving me an opportunity to work there? I only have a summer job there. I don't feel like showing. Okay, so the first question was, is she going to give you an opportunity to work at the elderly home? So Spirit is... Is Maria going to have an opportunity to work at the elderly home? Okay, let's see what just came out here. I don't see that that's going to happen. They do like you, though. They see you as trustworthy. I was told to use these for the second question. They see you as trustworthy. And you can multitask, is what I just heard. Multitask. So they see you as a good, but I don't think that they are going to hire you for the after the summer. We have the Empress in reverse. and the King of Swords energy. This might be about maybe if you have more focus on the job, like if they see that you are really, really interested in this position, then they might consider it. But initially, like right now, it is the beginning of the summer, but right now, they don't have an intention to hire you. But I'm getting the word focus. So, like, if you focus more on the job or, you know, really take like, lean into it as a full time job, then they might, because I see that they do like you, to answer your second question, that you're trustworthy and you can multitask, is what I'm hearing. And I just heard willing to learn. So if you're willing to learn, they'll give you an opportunity. I just heard willing to learn. So you might want to work with that energy, because they might end up having the position open. Can I get guidance from the universe for Cushies? Of course you can. Okay. Shuffling for Cushy Spirit. She'd like some guidance from the universe. Thank you. Can I get another card for Cushy? There's something you need to speak up about. I don't know if you're familiar, but for the people who are coming in, I usually pull 2 cards per question, unless, of course, more pop out. But the cards that came out were the High Priestess and Temperance. I feel like the universe is working on something for you, but in order for you to reach something right now, like the next step, is you have to speak up for something. Or maybe you have to advocate for yourself. Maybe somebody is treating you some sort of way and you need to speak up, or I'm just hearing that you need to speak up about something. Don't cower. Use your voice. Like, if there's any time to speak up about something, the time is now. And that's going to help you move forward on your journey, on your correct path. Okay, when do you feel I will get a full-time job? Maria asks about when. Spirit, what time frame do you think that Maria will get a full-time job? What time frame? No, I'm not in Sydney. I'm in the United States. Manifest me going to Sydney. I wouldn't mind that trip. For sure. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, which means independence. So let me pull another card, see if there's any kind of time frame. Spirit, is there a time frame? It might be in August you might hear something. August or September is what I'm getting. That you'll be more independent for Maria. hell does that work? Oh my gosh. Hey, Christy. How would they even... Oh, jeez. As I'm reading your card, Witchy, this comes out the Lovers. Now, didn't you just get the Two of Cups in that card pull? Well, you better keep an eye out and keep an open mind and an open heart, because there is some kind of love in your energy. For sure. Hi, Jeebus. Will I be able to rid of M soon? Shuffling for Jeebus. They want to know if they'll be rid of M soon. I do see a loss of some kind. This person might be even taking your money. You might be losing money if you... Maybe you have to pay to get rid of them. Maybe a private investigator, I just heard. I don't know. Hold on just a second. I'm going to ask the... I'm using the pendulum to ask. Spirit, I'm asking a question for Jeebus. Will they be rid of M soon? It's spinning. It says yes. But like I said, I did get this Ten of Cups, so I do see some kind of loss. Now, this could be you losing this person, or it could be loss of money. Maybe you have to spend money to get rid of them. Like I said, the first thing that came to mind was private investigator, or you might be losing something in with this loss. I don't know. I can't really hear anything more than that. I only chuckled when I saw that, Witchy, because I know it's the last thing on your mind. But you are going to have emotional happiness. Like I said, it could be maybe reconciling with somebody, or you being reunited with somebody. What do you mean? What does that mean, Maria? Has someone at my Jew job talked negative about me? Is somebody talking negatively about Maria at her new job? Let's see. Okay, Spirit, I am asking this for Maria. They would like to know if anybody's talking negatively about them on the new job. It just said rephrase. Let's see. Okay, asking again for Maria. She wants to know, is anybody saying negative things about her on the new job? It is swinging towards yes. It is swinging towards yes. Spirit, can you tell me if this lady's name begins with an S who is talking negatively about Maria? Yes, it's saying yes. What is in store? Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you? I am shuffling for Anne-Marie. What is in store for her for the next couple of months? Okay, so I see that you are going to be recognized for doing something. There is a victory here. Now there is the Tower in reverse, but that's a plan to change, something that you are looking forward to, something that you're making plans for. I shouldn't say looking forward to, because plan changes are scary too. But this is something that you have intention for. This could be moving. This could be going back to school. This could be changing jobs. But this is going to be a planned change, and people are going to applaud you. Whatever this change is going to be good, and people are going to see that you're trying hard. And you're going to, it's like accolades. People are going to give you support. People are going to put you in the spotlight for something. But this spotlight could also come with this plan change. Maybe you're getting a promotion. So this is a change that's coming in for you, but it's not going to be like the rug being swept out from underneath your feet. It's going to be something that you are making changes on. And like I said, changes can be scary, but you're going to get a lot of applause with it. Witchy. Worried about the poisonous spiders when you're not even there. You can't worry about that kind of stuff. You got to put that in the back of your head, or you're going to miss opportunities. My name is Wyme. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Wyme. Wyme. Please, can I know about feelings of Zachariah? Oh, I love that name, Zachariah, who is working with me. Does he like me or not? Okay, I'm shuffling for Wyme. How does Zachariah feel about Wyme? Whoa, okay. I feel like there's an attraction there with this Hierophant card, but I do feel like he's stuck in another situation. He is stuck in a cycle right now that he needs to either move on for or end before the universe will let him move on to you. There's something or somebody else he's got energetic ties to, and he has to cut them off before he can move on to you. But there is an attraction there. Anne-Marie, I love that you're here. Okay, Helga would like a reading. Whatever comes out. Hi, Helga. I am shuffling for you right now. I feel like you are letting things come in naturally. You, or at least you're trying to. And you have a lot of faith that doing this will lead to you to the right path. You're letting things kind of just come in as they do, trusting the universe. You're kind of letting down your guard about certain things instead of constantly having your guard up. You're leaning into being more vulnerable towards people and keeping your heart open to certain things. Um, I was told to, I feel like you are, I was told to pick up the first card from the deck, which I don't normally do. I'm a shuffler and take what pops out. So, Helga, I do feel like because you give so much of yourself, you have something coming in for you. I feel like you're the type of person who is in service to others, um, constantly giving of yourself. I do, well, I should say, I'm hearing that you are going to be getting something in return. The universe is seeing this, and because you are trying to change, like you're trying to really trust the universe and let things happen naturally, like I said, and let your guard down and be more vulnerable towards situation and people and things, that the universe is seeing this and is going to be bringing something back to reward you with that. So I hope that helped a little bit. Oh, you are paying to get rid of him, Jeebus. Wow. Wow. That is surprising to me. So it's amazing how the universe works. Hi, Nelia. How are you? Sure, Nelia. I'll pull a couple cards for you. I'm shuffling for Nelia. What do they need to know? Thank you. Too many? Too many. Keep shuffling, I heard. What does Nelia need to know? She would like just a general, what's going on? I have a couple cards for Nelia. Thank you. I just heard you're feeling left out a little bit. This could be something that you wanted to be invited to and you weren't, or maybe you're going to see somebody online or somebody post something and you might get a little jealous. I mean, we're all humans, that happens. You might have had a falling out with friends or family, a family group or friend group, with this Three of Cups in reverse. But we also have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which, so I see that they might feel like you are too busy, and that is why they might not have I feel like you need to let something go. You need to put down something because you're missing these opportunities to be with friends and family. You need to, it's like your plate's too full. You're putting too much of yourself into something that you are not getting out enough, not decompressing is the word that I just heard. So it's time for you to let go of something so you are able to focus on refueling yourself. I keep hearing the word decompress. So Nelia, your plate is full right now. You need to decompress a little bit, spend some time with family and friends. I feel like they feel like they're missing out on you, is what I just heard. Because you've been too busy to share your time with them. And that's crazy because we just had, and I don't know if you were here for the overall energy of the reading, but it's your time. Like you haven't been sharing your time with them, is kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Like your time is precious, yes, of course, but it's quality over quantity. Like I feel like you've been putting yourself, and it could be work related, or being busy in general, but you also have to decompress, like I heard. They're all over. Okay, I'll give you that. The spiders are, from what I hear, I haven't been to Australia, but from what I hear, they are all over and huge. But I'm like a spider saver. I take them outside. Say, so long, spider. Go find your family. Okay. Does Zachariah have another person? That is the question. Does Zachariah have another person? Oh boy. Let's see. I don't think they do. I feel like they have to let go of this person. Like, I feel like they have to let go of this energy. They may have had another person, but just because they aren't together anymore doesn't mean their energy is completely gone from their life. Because if their person is, or they might have kids with somebody else, but there's some kind of energy that they need to let go of and rid themselves of, because this card came out too. So they need to rid themselves of this energy in order to be happy, in order for them to move on. So until they rid themselves of this energy, then they can't move on to anything else. Because it's like either this person is still thinking about an ex, or the ex is still thinking about them. And we never think of it that way, because even though we're done with somebody, if that other person is still thinking about us and they still have energy connected to us, they still have a hold on us. Yeah, we might not think about them, but they're still in our energy, even though we haven't thought about them, we haven't contacted them. They still have an energetic hold on us. So we kind of have to ask the archangels or the universe or whoever you believe in to cut ties with these energies so that you can move on. So he might not have anything to do with this person, but this person might be still in thinking about them. But energies have to be cut off before the universe is going to allow them to move towards you. Moonzia, I see that you have a question. I am divorced. What or who is coming towards me? Spirit, I am shuffling for Moonzia. What or who is coming towards them? Thank you. I see that a passionate, long-term relationship may be in your future. A passionate, long-term relationship, and I say long-term because in the upright, the Knight of Wands is all about hurrying up, in and out, booty call energy. Whereas in the reverse, still passion, but slow moving, long term. We also have offering stability, maybe offering you a home, a life, a solid structure, a solid foundation, and calmness. So if that's what you've been manifesting, then that energy is coming in towards you, but you have to have patience, is what I just heard. But it's within reach, is another phrase I just heard, within reach. So have patience, Moonzia. Oh, thank you, Nelia. That is so sweet. You're welcome, Helga. Okay, let's see what Neely has. I just found out on Facebook that my niece had a baby boy. Oh, so you are feeling left out. Oh, man. That sucks to find out stuff on Facebook. That sucks. I've been in that position as well. So I know, like, the hurt. It feels like hollow in your chest when you find out something happened and you weren't one of the people that were told. Oh, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Now, Davida would like a love reading. So I'll pull a couple of cards for Javita. Javitha? I believe that's how you say it. Javitha. Forgot to pronounce that H there for a second. Shuffling for Javitha. For love. Thank you. Ooh! Yeah! Javitha! I get so cheesy. I'm sorry, but I have to. Look at this. We have Emperor energy coming in, and the Nine of Cups, which means emotional happiness. There is some energy coming towards you that really knows what they want. I love this energy for you. I love it. Thank you for your patience, Javitha, but I feel like it was worth it. With the Emperor and the Nine of Cups energy. I love that for you. Emperor energy. Good for you. Hi, Aline. Can you tell me what do I need to know these days? Okay, let's shuffle for Aileen. What does Aline need to know? What does Aileen need to know? What is a message that she needs to know, Spirit? What is a message that Aileen needs to know? There is some kind of ending you're coming to, some kind of victory. You're going to be on top of the world. For an energy's coming in where it's like you have completed something, or something is coming into fruition for you. And you've been working really hard towards it, like no rest at all, trying to get something completed, and you complete it, and now you're like on top of the world. This can mean you have this could lead you to new opportunities. I'm seeing new relationships, I'm seeing networking, I'm seeing new career, new job, new friendship circles. I feel like this is going to be a really good energy for you. You've worked really hard for it. You feel like you were working tirelessly for it, but well deserved. With this, the World card means completion. And I feel like it opened a lot of opportunities for you, Aileen. Muniza. Oh, I'm so sorry. Muniza. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. I really do like to pronounce people's names correctly. Muniza. That's pretty. I like that. Hi, Thomas. How are you? S12, may I ask a question when you're ready? Yes, you can. Is the person on my mind right now falling in love with me, or is it just feelings? They admitted their feelings, but what else do they want to tell me? Okay, Spirit, I am shuffling for S12. What is going on with this person on their mind? What is going on with this person? I feel like they might want to travel with you. They find you very, very attractive. They might want to travel or take maybe a weekend holiday somewhere. There's, passion. They're very attracted to you. They see a lot of growth coming your way. I feel like travel opportunities. They want to do a lot of things with you. They want to grow with you. Yeah, I do feel like this is the beginning of something real. I don't think it's just feelings. But I do feel like love is a big feeling. And I do feel like that's where it's headed. There's a lot of passion, a lot of thoughtfulness. They want to see where this goes. They want to travel with you. They want you by their side. So I love that for you. Please will Zachariah move forward me for serious relationship? Will Zachariah be moving towards Will Amy? Why Amy? For a serious relationship. Shuffling for why Amy? For Wyoming, this is Zachariah. he's definitely, I feel like there's a lot of conflict in his life right now. I know you don't want to hear it, but there's a lot of conflict. And I feel like he can't move forward until that conflict is settled. Unfortunately. I'm sorry it's not coming out the answer you want, but I do feel like there's another energy there. Hi, T. Marie. Of course you can, T. Marie. There is for every question, I pull 2 cards, so you can absolutely ask a question. Witchy World Traveler asks, when will I have enough money to pay off my debt? Shuffling for Witchy. Is there a time frame for her to pay off her debt? Is there a time frame for Witchy to pay off their debt? We have the Hermit in reverse, which is a Virgo card. But I'm feeling like it might not be this Virgo season, perhaps next Virgo season. We do have the King of Cups in reverse, but that's not really giving me a time frame. But let me clarify this. Eight of Wands. So I do feel like it might be Virgo season with the 8. The end of August is Virgo season. So I do feel like I don't think it'll be this year. I feel like it might be next year. Okay, so T. Marie. I really want to book this healing session with my mentor. Is this move supported by God and my spirit guide? I'm going to ask with my pendulum and see what spirit has to say. Okay, spirit, I am asking for Tina or T. Marie. She wants to book a healing. Okay, she wants to book a session with her mentor. She wants to know if this is supported by her higher power. Okay, so rephrase. Yeah, that was weird. Asking for T. Marie. Okay, they want to know if booking an appointment with their mentor is supported by their higher power. It's circling, so hold on just a second. And we have a yes. So that is a yes. Okay, and Thomas Chavez wants to know, can Jesus Christ talk to me through tarot cards? It's funny that you say that because I always say it's whoever your higher power is. When my grandkids come over, they ask me the same thing, and I said it's you're asking whoever your higher power is to give you guidance. Of course, my pleasure. And I said, well, who's your higher power? And my grandkids say God. And I said, well, then ask God. So I believe that, yes, you can talk to your higher power, whomever that is, through tarot cards, through any kind of divination tool, as long as you're guided to. That's my opinion. There's nothing set in stone with that. But it would be totally up to you. Now, I know that Christians have a lot of rules. I grew up Catholic, but I honestly believe that it's kind of the same thing. We all make sense of things differently. Chanting is almost like praying the rosary. It's a lot of the same aspects of different things if you really look into it. But yeah, I believe that we can contact Jesus Christ through any kind of divination tool. I don't think that it's it's excluded that Jesus Christ was a human being on this earth and full of love, and I think that he was an amazing human being and loved and loved and loved, and I can't discount that. How can you not believe that? So yeah, so I say yes, you can contact any higher power that you desire through divination tools, whether it be tarot, whether it be the pendulum. So, just my opinion. It might not be the popular opinion or the right opinion on some people, but that's just my opinion on my channel. So, anywho, you're welcome, T. Marie. I'm glad that you like that. I think any higher power is going to support you getting help through a mentor, especially if it involves healing. Um, you know, healing energy is important. I pray that everybody who needs healing energy gets healing energy every night before I go to bed. Send it out there. It's important. It's important to heal in any way, shape, or form, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually. People just need it. Hi, Heddle. Can you please pull a card for me? Thank you. I sure can. Shuffling for Heddle. Oh, I feel like, Kettle, you have some work to do with something. We have the Magician. I'm hearing that you have the tools to do it. Let's get another card and see what that says. You have the tools to do it. You just need to focus on fixing the problem or fixing whatever it is that's bothering you. I feel like you are in a place where you're kind of maybe down in the dumps, or I feel like it could be depression or anxiety or something along those lines. Or maybe you're unsure of something or fear has set in. Something is playing a part where it's got you off kilt a little bit. But I'm hearing that you do have the tools to, whether it be coping skills, whether, I mean, it could be anything. You have the tools to get through the situation and turn the sun, because the sun is always shining. Just because you are in reverse today doesn't mean that that's not going to change tomorrow or next week. But you have the tools to make the changes that you need to make things better, to enlighten you, to bring more of that sunshine into your life, so you can make other people drawn to you. Because I do feel like normally in any other circumstance, you have this, people are drawn to you. People see you, that you're radiating energy. And just because you don't happen to be that way right now, you have the skills. You have what it takes to turn that around. So, it's just about working on yourself. If you want it badly enough, then you will choose to make those changes. Then you'll choose to make the lifestyle changes, make the change to talk differently to yourself, make the change to, unfortunately, cut people off who aren't serving you, or situations that aren't serving you, or places that aren't serving you. It's all about a healing journey. You have the skills to do it. You just have to focus on doing it. All right. I hope that helped a little bit. Okay, so I am shuffling for Why Amy again. Please be, I want to know about my N+2 manager, Abraham, what he thinks about me. And will he support me? I'm shuffling for Why Amy. What does her N+2 manager think about her or them? I feel like he doesn't really have an opinion either way. I don't feel like they will he support me. Will he support her? Will he support Wayne? I feel like no. And I hate to say that. But I feel like you're not going to be getting the support from that manager. I feel like maybe another manager, but not that one. And I say that with confidence. I feel like this not going to be Ibrahim to give you the support that you need. That somebody else is going to step in and give it to you, but not. It's not who. It's not going to be Ibrahim. Definitely somebody else. If you're seeking growth, he's not the person who's going to be able to help you. Aw, Thomas, I'm sorry. Well, I hope to see you back here sometime. I totally understand. Totally. Don't hesitate to tune in, though. Okay, I think I am going to leave it right here. Hopefully I will see you on Thursday. Oh, let me answer Brandy. What will my future, Brandy's asking, what will my future look like with the person I'm with? Shuffling for Brandy. What is the future going to look like for the with the person she's with? Shuffling for Brandy. Okay, so there is going to be a rebirth. There's going to be a lot of changes going on. Of course, Thomas. So there's going to be changes happening, okay, within your relationship. I'm not saying that you are not going to be with this person, but I feel like there's changes that are going to happen within your relationship. Because we have the King of Swords. Now, I feel like your person might be super focused on getting things done or getting things accomplished and getting all their ducks in a row to get on the right path with you. Whether that's like paying things off or, you know, consolidating debts or so they can move forward with a plan. But I do feel like there's changes happening in the relationship for you. I feel like it's going to be a rebirth, not changes in a bad way. This is a rebirth going forward. You're going to have a lot of forward movement within this relationship. Okay, I am going to stop right there. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all of your amazing energy. Don't forget to check out my your zodiac readings. I'm posting them all. Well, not posting them all. I post air signs tomorrow, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius tomorrow on Tuesday. Wednesday is air signs, and Thursday is water signs. Friday will be earth signs. So check out your tarot readings on my YouTube channel, and you know, like, subscribe, please. Help me circulate and grow my channel. It is really, really appreciated and so helpful for me. So you have no idea how much I enjoy coming on here. I really love the energy. I think you guys are amazing. And I get so excited when I see, especially regulars show up. It really means the world. I cannot express that enough. And your energy is always so positive and beautiful, and it makes me smile. It makes me want to come back. So I will see you next um, on Thursday evening, and hopefully maybe I'll be able to go on again before then. So we'll see. All right, so I'll try to fit in an impromptu live. So click that notification bell to let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. But I'll definitely see you Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time. All right, so bye for now, and we'll talk soon. Bye.